flinging. Good morning. Welcome to Better Balance. We're going to be using the fitness balls a little bit later. They are optional. If you want to grab a little throw pillow or maybe roll up a towel, you can try using that, or don't worry about it. It's all good. My theme today is joy.
Me and Fear, we had a thing in 1993. Told me I was wasting time with all these silly dreams. I dated out, she knocked me down every time I tried. But I found joy in my life.
All right, sit up nice and tall, scoot forward in your chair. Roll the shoulders back.
Long walks on the beach next to the oceans that we cried. In grief she came and overstayed way longer than I'd like. But I found joy in my life.
Alternating arms. My theme today is joy. Yeah, a lot peppier than yesterday's music, which was winter. Most of the winter songs, unless they were about skiing, were very depressing. But this one is not depressing. The winter, just songs about winter are just kind of, I don't know, in minor tones and slower and darker. I don't know. The skiing songs were happy. All right, let's open and cross the arms just to kind of open our shoulders up. Couple more. Okay, let's warm up our core and hips. Sit up nice and tall. Do a big circle all the way around. One more this way. All right, other way. I don't know. Are you clockwise or counterclockwise in your brain? I don't know. One more this way. It's more of a habit thing, I think. Circle your foot. You get used to always going the same way, and I make you go a different way, and it feels weird, right? Maybe? All right, go the other way. All right, switch feet.
She gave me two more of her, and I can't believe they're mine.
Other way.
I found joy. I found joy.
All right, I'm going to kind of combine two exercises, and I'm going to let you roll your ankles out. So bring your feet wide. You're going to roll the ankles out, knees go out, roll them in, knees in. So do the feet and the knees. Make sure you're picking up that outside edge. That's the important one. Pick it up. Good. Yes, good. Couple more. All right. We're going to stand up. Let's go next to our chair. We're going to be doing some stepping forward and back. So make sure you've got some space in front of you. You can also be behind a walker. That works great. So we're going to start with our right foot. You're going to take a big step forward and then bring the other foot up. And then you're going to step back with that same foot. It's going to go right, left. Do that slow one more time. So it's going to go big step right, left, and then right, left. I'm going to go a little faster. Forward and back. And make it as big as you can comfortably. If that means little, that's okay. You can also go slower. And I'm always stepping first with the right foot in this one. I'm going to do two more like this. Okay, now we're going to continue, but now we're going to pick up our feet a little bit and slow it down. So you're going to pick up your right foot, you're going to step over something. You pick up the left foot and step over. Now start with that same foot, right foot back, left foot back. Right front, left. You're stepping over a curb or just something that's big so you don't trip over it. Because you're going to have to do that at some point. I'm going to do 2 more on this side, slow and big. Okay, 1 more. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing. Now we're going to start with our left foot first. So you're going to go left foot forward, right, left, right. Slow and bigger. I'm going to do 4 of them slow. Left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. 1 more time slow. Okay, now I'm going to speed it up. So I'm going to go front and back. Left, right, or whatever speed works for you. You don't have to go the same speed as me. And that chair is there if you need it, or a walker. Okay, we're gonna do 2 more at this speed. Okay, now we're gonna practice picking up the left foot first. We'll pick up the left foot, and then the right foot, and then come to the left foot again. Left, right. So always start with the left foot. Left, right. You're stepping over that dog. We actually had a dog in our last class. It was a son and daughter and son-in-law and dog. Okay, we still have to do 2 more. You're going to go left, right, 1 more. So we're practicing picking up our feet. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. So you're going to get behind your chair, or make sure you've got a little room side to side. So we're going to do kind of the same sequence. You're going to step out and bring your foot together and then go the other way. So we're just going to do side steps. I'm going slower and bigger. So the first set is slower and bigger. Let's do 1 more slow. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Go whatever speeding up is to you. Step, tap, step, tap. Good. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more of these. Okay, now we're going to do the foot pickup. I'm going to get in front of my chair, but stay where you are. All right. So now you're going to pick up your foot, and you're going to pick the other one up too. You got to pick up both. So pick up, pick up. You got that chair or your walker in front of you if you need it. Pretend I have one. So big steps, big foot lift. Good. You're stepping over my big dogs. Well, maybe just one of them. The puppy is now bigger than the mama. He's taller. Her back, her head is a little bit taller. Okay, we're going to do 1 more each way. Good. Okay, I'm going to get behind my chair again. All right. So now we're going to do some leaning side to side. So start with your feet kind of about shoulder width apart. We're going to go very slowly. First, we're going to go over to the left. You're going to come over to the left. You can leave your toe down to start. I want you to lean your whole body. You've got that chair if you need it, or the walker. And if you're okay with this, I want you to lift the leg that you're going away from. We're just going to do slow shifting of weight, little pause on each end. Maybe you hold it a second. That chair or the walker's there if you need it. So it's not a leg lift exercise. We're going to do that later. This is actually leaning side to side. Okay, I'm going to do 1 more on each side. I think I started this way. Good. Okay, so now we're going to come next to the chair and we're going to lean forward and back. So start with your right foot front a little bit, like take a step forward. Well, I am, but it's your right. I'm your mirror. So when I say right, it's my left foot because I have to turn my brain around. So take me as a mirror. I know it's confusing, but I'm trying to mirror you. So it doesn't really matter which foot you do, but I'm saying this is my right foot because it's your right foot. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just shift our weight from one foot to the other. Okay, you're going to keep the feet touching to start. This might be enough for you. If you're feeling like a little more challenge, you can lift your trailing leg. I am looking for a little bit of a body lean if you can do it. So I'm looking for leaning. I'm going to go pretty big just to make it obvious. You don't have to go as big as me. Legs stay straight. I'm going to do one more each way. Okay, we're going to switch our feet. So now your left foot forward, my right foot forward. All right. So you have a step forward. We're going to do the same thing. Start with your feet down. So you're just going to kind of shift your weight from the front foot to the back foot. Do a little bit of a body lean. Leaning forward, leaning back. If you're comfortable with it, you can lift your trailing leg. You maybe can lighten your grip if you feel like you can. Don't do it if you can't. It's okay. I'm going to do a couple more. One more. Good. Okay, so now we're going to do, you might want to get behind your chair on this. I'm going to probably come to the side so you can see it a little bit better, but you can stay behind your chair. First, we're going to do a few heel raises. So you're going to come up and down. I want your feet a little bit apart because on this next one, you're going to stay up on your toes for a while. And now you're going to kind of lean side to side on your toes. Right? Stay on your toes while you lean. Keep your body straight. On your toes. It's hard. I think I can only do one more because I'm on my toes so long. So do one more. And come on down. Good. Shake it off. Okay. So now I'm going to do a little bit of leg work, and we'll sit down in a minute here. You're going to take a big step forward with your right foot. Okay. And so what we're going to do is you start with both legs straight. You're going to bend the right knee over your toe, and then you're going to straighten it and then lift your heel up, your toe up, I mean. So it's going to go from pushing it forward to coming back, lifting the toe. Keep your hips straight, so I don't want you changing your hips. Yeah, you can stay behind the chair and do this. You can. No, I don't want you to bend that way. Yeah, keep, it's not a hip exercise. Yeah, that's it. It's not hips. Yeah. So I'm just worried about this leg. Good. You're doing it. Yeah. We're going to do one more. So I'm working on the quads, but also the shins. It's kind of a combo exercise. All right, we're going to switch feet. Switch your feet. You're going to start with both legs straight. Kind of just a normal step size. You're going to bend your front knee first. Weights on the front leg, and then you're going to come back. Raise your heel. There we go. Good. My back leg really isn't doing much. I'm just leaving it there. Good. We'll do 3 more. And last one. Good. All right, let's do a little hip circle. And go the other way. And I'm gonna have you sit down. I'm gonna pass out the balls. Again, if you do not have balls at home, you can grab a little pillow. That works. Roll up a towel. Don't use anything at all. All of that's fine. Hey, you're welcome. I always have to coordinate with Raya. Look at that. I don't have a green ball. There you go. The last of the purples. One for me. Okay. Everybody got one? I didn't miss anybody. Okay, good. All right, we'll start with the legs. Put the ball between your knees. You're going to squeeze it as hard as you can. You're going to try to pop it. So squeeze. I want to see it really squish. Now, some balls are squishier than others, so it's okay. Mine's pretty squishy, as you can tell. Squeeze it. Squeeze it hard. Good. Squeeze it hard. Squeeze hard. Relax. Four more. 4, 3. On the last one, we're going to hold it. So squeeze and hold. Try to pop it. Hold it. Deep breath. And relax. Shake it out. Okay. Let's do it out. So you're going to put the outside of your knee. Remember, I want you to try to keep your hand still and move the knee out onto the ball. So it's a knee motion, not a hand motion. You're going to feel, if you're doing it right, you'll feel this inside your hip. So try to keep your hand in the same spot. And I want to see that knee go out at least an inch, maybe 2. It's not going to go out far. Keep your feet flat. You're not rolling your ankle. Push it out. Two more on this side. Good. All right, we're going to switch sides. Again, try to keep your hand in the same space. You're going to push your left knee out, push it out. Good. Keep your hand still. Good. Two more. Good. Shake it all out. All right, today we're going to do the ball in a circle. So bring your feet together and your knees together. What we're going to be doing is pushing down on the ball, but you're going to push it in a circle like that shape. But I want you to push down hard. So you're pushing down like you're kneading bread, and you're moving around on a little circle on top of your legs. You got to have your legs together for this to work. Good. Push down. You should feel this in your tummy. Make sure your shoulders stay down. Don't shrug. I'm going to make one more circle this way. All right, now we're going to circle the other way, whatever way you weren't going. I'm going this way.
Every single minute and every hour, I'm drowning in it, and I can feel the power, and I keep on pushing.
I'm going to make a couple more rounds. All right, good. Now we're going to hold on to the ball, and we're doing kind of a rowing exercise. So rowing motion is when you're pulling your elbows very close to your ribs and you kind of squeeze your back together. We're going to do that with the ball. So you're going to push in on the ball just a little bit with your palms. You're going to reach and lean. You're going to keep your body upright. You're just going to reach out, pushing in on that ball. And then you're going to pull your elbows in and a little bit behind you and kind of squeeze your back. So we're working our front and back here. So keep pressure on the ball the whole time if you can. If you can't, that's okay. I'm pushing in with my palms, not my fingers. I know it looks like I am, but I'm not. My fingers just don't go straight. Yeah, so I'm pushing in with my palms. Pulling my elbows in and back just a little bit, kind of squeeze your back. Good. Your back has a lot to do with your balance, so that's why I always work it. We're gonna do 2 more, out and in. 1 more. Good. Okay, now we're gonna put the ball between your ribs and your elbow. Okay. The motion I am looking for is you're pulling your elbow into your ribs. My hand is going to stay pointing forward. So here my hand is pointing directly forward. It's going to stay pointing forward. And then you're pulling just your elbow and squeeze the ball against your ribs. So you're squeezing it in, squeezing it in. So this is working your lats, which attach edge under your armpit, which is why I'm doing this. It's not just a shoulder exercise, it's a back exercise. Squeeze it in. We do 4 more on this side. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, switch sides. Again, between your ribs and your elbow, try to get your hand to point directly forward. So it's forward. You're going to pull your elbow into your ribs, keeping your shoulder down. Good. Squeeze it in. See how my hand is staying pointing forward. Good. The only thing moving is my arm. My body's not moving. My hand's really not moving. Just the elbow pulling in. Trying to pop the ball against your ribs. I'm going to do 4 more. Last one. Good. I'm debating, do we do back massage first? Yeah, let's do back massage. Okay, back massage. Put it wherever it feels good. Roll it around. Shelly didn't want a back massage today? Oh. Put it wherever it feels good, low, high, in between. Low back feels good to me today. I'm going to keep it down there for a little bit. I will be here tomorrow, but not on Monday. New Year's Day, it's a holiday. I'm going to be watching hockey and football. The Winter Classic is that day. You guys know about that, right? Kraken, Vegas Golden Knights. In the baseball stadium. Craziness. Every New Year's Day there's a Winter Classic. They usually do it with kind of the original teams. All right, put it kind of right between your shoulders. You're going to open up. But for some reason this year they decided to do it with the 2 newest teams. Vegas and Seattle. In Seattle. I don't know if they could do it in Vegas. It's too hot. You can, absolutely. And it's before the Husky game, well before. I think it starts at, it's either starting at 1 or it's starting at, I don't know, it's earlier. It's before the Husky game. Don't worry about that. Actually, you'll see a lot better on TV because when you're there, imagine a hockey rink in the middle of a baseball stadium and the puck is only that big. It's hard to see the puck if you're in that 300 level. I'm just saying, from experience. Okay. So we're going to push the ball against the back of the chair. You're going to pull in your tummy and then push down with your legs. See if you can raise those chair legs up. Squeeze your buns. But keep your tummy pulled in. So you're not arching your back. Keeping it in. Pulling the tummy as you push down with your feet. It's a little bit of a coordination challenge. Try to push mostly with your heels, not your toes. you're pushing through the heels of your feet, unless your legs are shorter and then you can't do that. But I think most of you here can. So push down with your heels, squeeze your buns, keep your tummy pulled in. It's working the whole back side of muscle groups, your low back, your glutes. Good. All right, let's do 4 more of these. One more. All right. Let's leave the ball there. I'm going to do a few more back exercises with the ball because it kind of makes you sit up tall. Okay. So we're going to do our wing flaps. You're going to bring your hands out to your side, palms front. You're going to pull your arms back and kind of squeeze your spine together. Pull your back together. And now relax. While you're sitting up super tall with this ball in the middle of your back. It makes you have tall posture. Squeeze your back. And I'm never really claiming all the grace it takes to make a way with you. Well, I'm giving in. All right, 4 more of these. One more. Okay, now we're going to bring our hands in front. My ball is kind of right below my shoulder blades. So what I'm going to try to do is when I pull my elbows back, I'm going to try to pinch the ball with my shoulder blades. I know you really can't, but you're going to try. So you're going to pull your shoulder blades, kind of pull it together on that ball. Good. And then reach forward. So it's pinching those shoulders together. You can kind of feel your shoulder blades move into that ball a little bit. But I like using the ball because you can feel this exercise a little bit more, I think. I can. I'll speak for myself. Do 3 more of these. Last one. Good. All right, it's time to take that ball out. Darn it. Okay, we're going to do baby marches with the ball. So you're going to hold it just barely over your knees, loosely, because it's not a hand thing. It's a baby march thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to just barely tap the ball with your knee, lifting no more than an inch. So we're talking just a little tiny lift. Lift your foot up. Here, lift your whole foot up. Lift your whole foot. There we go, but smaller. Teeny tiny marches. 1 inch. So lift your leg up. Yes, perfect. That one was perfect. Little tiny lifts of the foot. You got to lift the whole foot up or you're not using your tummy very much. So lift your tummy, pull in your belly button. Baby marches. You can do a little pivot with your bell if you want to. That's optional. I'm going to do a couple more on each side. All right, good. Now, most of these balls are pretty easy to palm. It's not like a basketball, right? That's really hard to hold. If you can't hold the ball in one hand, then you can put it aside. Maybe put it behind you or on the floor. So what we're going to do is you're going to tap in 3 different directions. You're going to go by your foot, directly side, and then behind you a little bit. Okay, maybe tap the floor, at least reach for the floor. And then I'm going to come back. So I'm going to go front, side, back, and side. And do it again. Front. Again, the ball is optional. It's just a prop. Back, side, front, side, back. Last one. And side. We're going to do the other side. You might have to pinch it a little bit. Depends how squishy your ball is, right? Okay, same thing on the left side. You're going to go front and side and back. Uh-oh. Do you want me to get it? I'm happy to chase balls. Nobody needs to fall chasing balls. That's for sure. I'm happy to do it. I might fall, but no, I won't. I'll be okay. All right, we've got one more round on this side. Start in front. Last one. Okay, now you're going to hold the ball loosely in front, and we're going to be doing an upper body rotation. So we're trying to get a little flexibility in our spine. So what I want you to do is you're going to keep the ball in front of your chest, and then you're going to turn your whole upper body side to side. We use a weight sometimes on this one. It's the same exercise if we were holding a weight. We just have the ball. What it is not is this, because that does nothing for you. So you want to turn your shoulders, turn from your waist up. The ball's always in front of you. You can keep your eye on the ball or keep turning your head a little bit. That can help better. It's not moving your arms. I'm not moving my arms at all. I'm just turning from my waist. Good. It's like we're wringing our waist out like a washcloth. Wring it out. Let's do a couple more. One more. Good. Okay. We're going to do some eye exercises while we have the ball. So first, you're just going to, I like to use the little white stopper thing. That helps me look at the ball. So I'm going to have that pointed straight at me. My arms are straight. I'm going to start down on my knees. I want you to sit tall. You're going to keep your head straight ahead. Look down with your eyes. All right. Now you're going to follow the ball with your eyes, not your head. And you're just going to go up and down slowly, following it with your eyes. Don't move your head. Don't look at me. Look at the ball. Don't look at me. Look at your ball. Yeah, look at your ball. There we go. There we go. Good. I'm going to do one more up and down, staring at my ball. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. You can do this two ways. You can just move both hands at the same time. That might be enough. Or you can switch hands. You can do it this way. So what I don't care how you hold the ball, but I do care is your head is still and you're following the ball with your eyeballs only. Okay, so stare at your ball. I'm staring at my little white plug. All right, and I'm going to move my eyes side to side, just my eyes. Good, look at it with your eyes. Go slow, go as far as you can go. There's no rush here. I'm going to go one more each way. All right, good. Ooh, give my eyes a rest. Okay, we're going to do kind of a squat exercise, either with the ball or without it. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to put the ball on the chair. Then I'm going to stand up. Hopefully the ball will stay. It's not. And then we're going to get behind the chair or a walker. If you're using a walker, you don't need the ball. You can use the handles. All right. So we're getting behind the chair. You can either put the ball on the chair on the top or just get rid of it. Yeah, if you're shorter, you probably don't need it because then you'll be up too high. Okay, the reason we're doing that is we're going to use this to push down on. You can also just push down on your walker or the chair directly. All right, so your feet are going to be about shoulder width, maybe a little bit wider, as wide as the chair, okay? You're behind the chair with the ball. We're going to do a little squat. So when you do a squat, the hips have to go back. The knees are bending. The knees are lined up with your toes, and they're not going beyond your toes. Then, I know we're holding this a while. Now to get up, you're going to push down on the ball or the chair or the walker a little bit and stand up all the way. So keep your back straight. So I don't want to see this. That is not the exercise. That's not going to help you. You want to keep your back straight. Hips go back like you're trying to sit on a bench. And then to get up, you're going to push down, kind of like our push-up exercise when we do it on our legs. Back is straight, bend your knees and your legs, push down to get up. The ball work is optional, but it's going to engage your tummy a little bit more. And if you don't have a ball, you can still push down on the chair just as well, okay? But only push down on the way up. Okay, so hips go back like you're sitting on a bench. Then you're going to push up through your heels all the way up. So this is a very functional movement. We do this all day. We get off of chairs, we get out of the car, we get off the toilet. This is the exercise. We're keeping our ability to do that using proper posture and knee alignment. Hips go back. Yeah, make sure the hips are going back. Let's do 3 more. You don't have to lean too far forward. You should be able to still look forward. Yeah. And we're going to do 1 more. All right, good. Now you can put this on the chair. Hopefully it won't roll away. Okay, so you can either be behind your chair. I'm going to come to the side so you can see me, but I want you to hang on to something, okay? We're going to do a little walking in place. Stand someplace where you can hang on. And we're going to look side to side while we're walking. So if you need to be behind the chair, that's fine. Then you can't see what I'm doing, so I'm going to come over here. Look side to side while you're walking. Because you should be looking around while you're walking. So we're practicing. We're not just going side to side, though. 1 more time, side to side. All right, take a little break. Now, on this next one, this one's probably even more important. It's really important that you're looking both ahead for what's ahead, but also what's on the ground for hazards. You don't want to trip. But it's also not healthy to always look down because then you're not going to see yourself fall over the cliff. So you want to do both. We're going to practice that. So first, let's just do it with our head. You don't need to look up. You don't need to look up, but you do need to look straight ahead. And then you want to look down about 5 feet ahead of you. That's far enough. You don't need to get an inch in front of you, 5 feet ahead of you. So we're going to look straight ahead, 5 feet ahead. You can do a little head nod, that's fine. Head straight ahead, and look down. This is how you should be walking. Looking ahead and looking down. You don't have to do this exact timing, but this is how you should be walking. Okay, now we're going to do that just with our eyes. So we were practicing that earlier. This time you're going to keep your head up. You're going to look straight ahead, and then you're going to look down 5 feet ahead of you. Just your eyes. Straight ahead, look down. Straight ahead, don't move your head. Look down. Straight ahead and look down. Great. Okay, now we're going to walk in place and practice that. So we're going to walk in place. Walk in place. Okay, look straight ahead and look down. And look straight ahead. And look down. If you want to move your head a little, you can. I'm not going to be picky. I just want you to practice walking while you're looking straight ahead and looking about 5 feet ahead. That should be enough for hazards. Okay? What I see happening with people over time is they start looking like less than a foot in front of them and they don't see what's going on in front. A car may be coming. A bird might be flying. A kid with a bicycle. We got to make sure we see everything. 1 more time. All right. Guess what? We're done. We can sit down. Be careful with the ball. Put the ball under your chair. If it rolls away, don't worry about it. We're going to do a few stretches. Starting with our back. We're going to do what's called a cat-cow. I actually do cat-cows in every class, but I don't call it cat-cows. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see my back. Maybe should I turn this way? Okay. So you're resting your hands on your knees. So a cat, when it gets scared or it's getting defensive, it rounds its back, right? So first we're going to take a deep breath in. And when you blow out, you're going to kind of round your back. Shh. And I want you to round your back and kind of tilt your pelvis under. Then when you take a deep breath in, you're going to lift up and arch your back, even tilt your pelvis forward a little bit, if you can. All right, so let's try that. Blow out. Shh. Inhale. This is the cow with a curved back. And then you're going to exhale. There's the cat. This is why they're called cat-cows. Deep breath in, arch your back. Do it again, blow out. Now, in yoga, you do this on your hands and knees. I'm not going to make you do that. Let's do 2 more. If you love to do it on your hands and knees, you can do that on your own time. I'm going to do 1 more blowout. So we're keeping our spine flexible. Okay, good. Okay, so now let's just sit tall. We're going to roll those shoulders back again. Do that throughout the day to keep your shoulders from getting slouched over. Now we've already done the hug and Santa Claus thing, so we don't need to do that. We're going to get right into our legs. So you might have to scoot forward a little bit. You're going to straighten one of your legs out. Flex your foot so the toe is up, back is straight. Then lean forward with a straight back. You're going to feel pull up the back of that leg. That's a good thing. If your hamstrings get tight, it affects the way your pelvis is tilted, and then it can give you back pain. It changes your center of gravity. All of that in a stretch. I know. You don't want to do that. So we're going to keep this flexible. Hold it. Now, stay here and point your toe. You're going to feel stretch on the front of your leg, maybe your ankle. Pointing your toe, yeah. All right, sit up. We're going to do slow foot circles, nice and big, just the foot. And go the other way. We're going to cross at the ankle, or if you can go up to your knee, you can do that. You're going to push that knee out. So go where you can go. All right, I'm going to go back down. The important thing is to push that knee out. So if you can keep it up in your knee, great. You're going to get a deeper stretch. If you can't, this is a good option. I'm about to lose my battery. Good thing. I am almost done. I'm almost done. If it goes off, it's my battery. All right, let's do the other leg. Straighten the other leg out. Start with your toe flexed, tall back. Stretch up the back of the leg. Point your toe. Come up, circle the foot slowly. Other way. Cross either at the ankle or up on the knee. Push the knee out. Good. Okay, sit up nice and tall. We're going to tilt our head to the right, ear to shoulder. And then slowly roll it to the other side. Left ear to left shoulder. Roll it to the front, chin to chest. Slowly lift it up. And we'll just hold this posture, deep breath up to the front. And blow it out. Just hoping my computer survives for the next 10 seconds. And our last one. And out. Very well done today. Thank you for coming. I'll be here tomorrow, but not Monday. So it's a holiday. You're going to throw it at me? Just I got to